Sue from Bolivar Peninsula has a question about sealing her deck.
Well, she's looking for some preservation tips, Tom, because she's not quite sure which way to go. Sue writes, it's 6 years old, and I'm weighing stain versus deck paint. Do you have any recommendations on a brand or a specific product to use, Tom? She was looking at Sherwin Williams Super Deck in a solid color. She wants your thoughts.
Well, Sherwin Williams products are fine. In fact, they're very good. Most of the painting products out there today are better than they were 20 years ago. There's no doubt about it. They finally got past all that no lead, yes lead, and what are we going to do with the lead, that kind of thing. It's kind of like gasoline. But the fact of the matter is the more pigment, the more protection. You can go with a clear sealer. It lasts maybe a year, maybe 2 at tops. You go with a semi-transparent, maybe 3-4 years. You go with a solid color, it could last 8 to 10. So it depends on the product and the pigment. The more pigment, the more protection. And the pigment is a color, by the way, for those of you that don't realize it.
Well, thank you, Tom.
Well, no, some people might say, what is that? But it's the color.
The thing that gives color.
And paint is even more so.
Well, I think the concern is that over the years, they've changed how they seal the wood, haven't they? I mean, what they used, didn't they used to use?
We used to use an arsenate. Now they use a... copper-based.
Copper-based.
Yeah, and so...
And does that affect the sealers that you put on the deck?
It doesn't affect the sealers, but it affects the weathering. The new wood weathers more than the old wood did.
Okay.
And so that's the cracking and the cupping and the drying out. So it doesn't rot, but it doesn't weather well.
Will this sealing help it weather better?
So, it will. So that it keeps the UVs off it.
So in the past where you've been going, just let it weather, now it seems like it's the change in that wood makes it sound more like, you really do need to protect the wood.
From the sun.
Okay.
It's the sun, the UVs that tear it up.
And your kids. All right. You got a question? Go ahead and send them to us.
What kind of kids you have?
Use the Ask Tom form at HomeShowRadio.com.
Stop chewing on the deck, Johnny.
We'll answer just like these videos over here with our well-behaved host.
Yes.